We are at the headquarters of the fashion, beauty, food, wine and design magazine Viva. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and makeup is in full swing for a very special photographic shoot. It's a shoot featuring mature models, all represented by a modelling agency called SilverFox. And for Trish, this is her first ever modelling assignment, proving it's never too late to have a new career. But how did Trish get the break?
Well, it was very interesting. I just met a friend and said, well, maybe you'd be interested in joining SilverFox. And I thought, my gosh, that's interesting. Maybe I'm a bit too old for this. But what is so fascinating is that you're an older group of people, and it is very exciting, the fact that you have a chance to meet these lovely people, but also show off some beautiful clothes that are now available. I mean, at one stage there were, when you got to a certain age, well, that was it. There was no sort of future for you. But nowadays, I mean, the fashion that's available is quite wonderful. And for me, I think it's important that older people get a chance to realise they can feel good and look good and just enjoy life.
The SilverFox Agency is headed here in New Zealand by a familiar face to many Kiwis, Rebecca Swaney.
I would love to sort of claim the fact that I created the name SilverFox. I didn't. Georgia and Bridget started it in Australia, and I think about well over 5 years ago, and just went from strength to strength, and quite quickly went from Sydney to Brisbane to Melbourne. They came to New Zealand, I think, just over 3 years ago, and look, started with a hiss and a roar, but realised they needed someone in New Zealand to run it and just to make the contacts and to find the models and to work it really. And yeah, there I was.
The SilverFox modelling agency specialises in mature models, both women and men. Back at the Viva shoot, Viva fashion editor Ashley Cometti works closely with her photographer Jone Jimenez to get the perfect shots for the magazine. It's all down to attention to detail. The title of the piece for Viva magazine is Coming of Age, celebrating beauty in your 40s, 50s, 60s and beyond. Trish certainly fits the bill, and her graceful elegance comes from a passionate hobby.
I am, for my pleasure, which is actual fact a passion, I dance. So I do a lot of ballroom dancing. This has given me sort of a new life, a new expectations and things to look forward to.
Some brands really identify with the mature audience, or they understand that we just add a depth and a different colour. Obviously a lot of my models are silver. Yeah. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
This is for the front cover of Viva magazine, and that Viva have contacted four of the models with SilverFox. And SilverFox, I think, is a great name because we feel we're foxy ladies and foxy men. It's just a matter of coming here. It was an early start. My gosh, I didn't realise it was quite so early, but to come here and be pampered. I've had a hairdresser looking after my hair and fiddling with that, and someone to do my makeup, and then a costume, a dress designer. So all those pampering is rather special.
When it comes to modelling, there are a few basic things that you need to know. In order to brush up her skills, Trish went on a training course.
But I was on a course over the weekend of learning how to walk on a catwalk. And it's not just walking normally. There are a few little tricks to the trade. And so I've made loads of notes, and I'm going to be able to looking at those.
They need that confidence, but we do train up our models, and I've got a lovely I'm blessed actually to have Amanda Bransgrove with me, who's been in the industry for well over 30 years. So she teaches all my new models coming through, and even when we did Fashion Week last year, I made sure that they were all catwalk ready as well, because it is daunting. They might have that confidence, but being in front of a camera, as we know, is a different beast. Yeah.
The opportunities are immense. I mean, as you say, as an extra in a film, you can do ads for television and for various groups. There's lots and lots of options.
Do you think you can teach anybody to become a model?
I think, yes, I think you can, but some people, they've had years of being a little bit shy or not comfortable in front of the camera. But it's also making sure that the photographer understands them, and if it's a look they want, they will get the photo. They may just not get as many shots. But yeah, I think some people, they just need to let down their barriers and shake it off. As I said, I said, you've got to pretend you're dancing. You've got to pretend it's a dance, especially with fashion, and no one's watching.
So what if you're interested in becoming a model? Would Rebecca be interested in hearing from you?
So many people, they've either gone through life thinking it's a dream they never fulfilled, or their friends have said, hey, Nancy, Barry, you should be a model, you should ring up SilverFox. If you're getting that kind of, voices coming at you, then yes, please ring SilverFox, and I sit with them and have a coffee and we chat and see if it's a good fit, yeah. It has changed, and one of the things that I love about SilverFox, as well as being sort of mature age and over the age of 30, we don't have any look or size guidelines. So I'm always looking for anybody, and often it's just that spark. And I think if they've stopped me in the street, if I've done a double take, then they've got something. But 9 times out of 10, they are so surprised that I've stopped them, because for women, I don't think they realise what they bring, what they've got, that little magic. But if it stopped me in the street, Dave, for sure. But I think advertising agencies and fashion houses, they're looking for something a little bit different now. Yeah.
So what is Tricia's advice for anyone who would like to pursue a modelling career?
Well, there are agencies, so I think the main thing is to contact an agency. I mean, in my case it was SilverFox, but I know there are quite a number of agencies around in Auckland. I think contact them, talk with them, and have an interview, obviously, and then they will take photographs, and then they will have a portfolio, and then that portfolio is kept in their books, and then they contact people, or you can go for auditions for various jobs, like you might be doing a little acting job, or I actually did one a year ago. I wasn't particularly good at that. Not the acting ones, but there's some people who are really good at that. So I think for me, this is probably that area of the modelling which suits me best.
And some of them, they have the one role and then boom. And Rochelle's a great example. Rochelle did a lovely Woman's Weekly, which was fantastic. But her next shoot was Bend On, and it was lingerie. And boy, did she nail it. I mean, she's just fierce, and they had such a great response for a mature woman. She's got tattoos, she's stunning, she's got spiral silver hair, and just rocked it. But there is a progression. The training helps, and I'm a firm believer in momentum. Once you've got, showing that a model is getting work, that other work gets attracted back to them.
And what is Tricia's big ambition with her new career?
I see all these very young people on the catwalk, but I think an older person, I think there's a great need for someone like that to show clothes and to walk. And as I say, with my dancing, I love movement. So that's what I would really like to do. Maybe I'm not tall enough, I'm not quite certain, but...
Just come with a real spark, come with a real energy and a wanting to do it. It is, you've got to bring it. If I have a course to improve your skills, go to it. Just come with the confidence, and if you've had someone in your life where you think that you've got what it takes, pick up the phone or apply online on our website, and I will meet you. If I feel like you can make a go of it, it'll be a real successful, fun time together, then I would love to speak to them. But we do have a rule at SilverFox, Dave, is I only like working with really lovely people. Okay. So I have said no to people that if I think they'll be a bit too twitchy, because we are like a little family. We all get on very well, and I need to be able to work with these people.
Yeah.
So
I suppose egos might get in the way.
Yeah, but I don't have any divas at the moment, so no divas. Let's have a no divas policy. If you're not a diva, give me a call. Okay.
If you would like to find out more about becoming a model, then pop along to our website at www.justthejob.co.nz, where you'll find all the information you'll need, including contact details for SilverFox for mature models and other contact details of other agencies which manage younger models. Good luck with your new career.